Hello and welcome to the second event of the Hubelino tournament, Balancing. Now, we had some comments after the last event wanting me to introduce myself, so hello, I'm Nora and I'm the commentator for this event. After our first event, we have Wolfpack currently in first place, with Oceanics in second and Bumblebees in third, with Minty Maniacs in last, but there are still 7 events left where each team are hoping to earn more points and hopefully win the tournament. In this event, teams want to travel as far down the catwalk as they possibly can, earning points based on the boxes that each marble falls into. Roho Rollers first to show us how it's done, but they've only managed to get as far as the third box, which isn't a fantastic result. They're going to earn 6 points from the third box with their 2 marbles and 6 points for their 3 marbles in the second box for a total of 12. Wolfpack up next, let's see if they can do any better, and they can! 1 marble all the way up to the 6th box, while the others sit firmly in the 3rd and 2nd box for a total of 15, putting them in the place above the Roho Rollers. Team Primary now, conferring with their coach, but it doesn't seem to help them too much. They do manage to get 2 marbles, however, into the 4th box, but 2 also fall into the 1st box, which is not the kind of result they want. They do have 12 points, which puts them currently in 2nd, but there are many teams left to go. Minty Maniacs now. Ooh, that's a fairly good result there. A marble all the way up to the 6th box and a marble in the 5th box. That'll get them a lot of points for a total of 18, currently in 1st, which is precisely what they want after the disappointing results of the Marble League. Blackjack now. 1 marble up to the 5th box. At this point, the marbles have to be wondering, is it even possible to get as far as the 10? But we're yet to find out from the other teams, and there are still 3 to go. Starting with the Bumblebees. Only up to the 5th box as well there, but they have managed to avoid any marbles in the 1st and only 1 in the 2nd, so they do get 17 points in total, which is a fairly good result for them. Team Momo now, newbies to this competition, hoping to prove themselves. Up to the 4th box for Team Momo, which isn't exactly the result that they would want, but they do still have another round to try to earn more points. So that's a total of 11. Oceanics up next, to finish off the first round. And that is an excellent result. They absolutely deserve all of the clapping that I'm hearing from up here. A marble all the way up to 10, showing the other teams that it absolutely is possible and can be done. Well done to the Oceanics, currently in first place based off the first run with 24 points. Minty Maniacs in 2nd with 18 points, and Team Momo currently in last, hoping for better in the 2nd round. If you want to represent your team, feel free to visit the yellowsmarbleruns.com shop for official merchandise. After a short water break, all the teams are back and raring to go, starting with the Roho Rollers. And that is a much better result than their first one. They must have been watching the Oceanics and learnt some technique from them, because that's a marble all the way up to 8 for a total of 19. Wolfpack up next. Did they also get any technique from the Oceanics? Let's see. It looks like they have done, all the way up to 7 there. That's a pretty good run. However, they do have quite a few down in the bottom. The best way to earn points in this event is trying to get the members to stay on for as long as possible, so that they can all build up points. And will Team Primary do that? No, they will not. Only 1 marble up to the 4th box, which isn't fantastic for their score so far. That's 10 points, 2 points lower than in their first run. Minty Maniacs now. They did fairly well on the first round. Can they do that again? Unfortunately, it seems not. Only up to the 4th box. 4 points there, and 13 points in total. The 13th run is by the Blackjacks. all the way up to 6. That's a decent run from them now. But if only the rest of the team could have caught up. It seems with this event that it's usually the last marble to go down the ramp that manages to go the furthest. Let's see if this is true. Yep, once again, the last 2 marbles managed to make it to the 3, but if the other marbles could have just held on for a little bit longer, maybe the Bumblebees would have been seeing a score higher than 10. Team Momo up now. The penultimate run of this event, and a very disappointing result for Team Momo. Just because this is a small event doesn't mean the teams can relax. At this level of competition, every tournament, no matter how small, matters. Oceanics currently in the lead. Let's see if they can. Yes, they can. 8 points with one of their marbles, but it all comes down to how well the rest of their team has done in the back there. And they have managed to get 17 points in their second run, a great result. And that makes them win balancing with 41 points. Rojo Rollers and Minty Maniacs both have 31 points, although Rojo Rollers takes second with their 19 in run 2. Team Momo only managed 21, but they weren't too far behind the other teams, and hopefully they still have plenty of time to catch up with the other teams in the remaining 6 events. Thank you for watching, we'll see you in the next one.